In time, you will know what it's like to lose. To feel so desperately that you're right, but to fail all the same. Dread it. Run from it. Destiny still arrives.
So y'all want to know how Nick Fury loses his eye? You want to know how Nick Fury loses his eye? He lost it in a very unconventional way. Now listen, as a moviegoer, and I'm speaking to you guys too, as moviegoers, as people that probably watched movies all their lives, there's a lot of cliche in movies, you know? Stories also are told over and over again. A lot of hero stories are the same thing, you know? Tragedy, something happens, they get powers, they learn how to use the powers, then they avenge the tragedy. That's how it mostly goes all the time, okay? Nick Fury. You're thinking, as a superhero fan, that Nick Fury probably lost his eye in some type of badass fight. That's what you're thinking, you know, something like that. No. Are you ready? Are you ready? Spoiler alert. Goose, the cat, scratches him in his eye. Yeah. And when he gets scratched in the eye, he does like, oh, mother. But I'm kind of like, wait a minute. Because if you go to the second, If you go into the movie, you know, he's wearing the patch, and I'm like, oh, huh? If your eye is scratched enough to make irreparable damage, you're not just going to go, mother. You're not going to do that. Getting scratched in the eye, irreparable damage is, ah! That's what that is. You know what I'm saying? Going on to one of the best parts of the movie, the first end credit scene. They're basically observing and keeping watch over this pager that Nick Fury dropped. You know, Cap is there, Black Widow's there, Banner's there. Yeah, I think those are the three that are there. They've kind of got in this thing, this glass observational tube type thing, and it runs out of power, and they talk about powering it up again. We don't know what it's sending out, this and that. And so then, you know, she shows up out of the blue, like boom, she's there. Where's Fury? And I thought that was cool how they did that. I thought it was cool. There was an intensity in her face and everything. I thought they did that well. And at the end of the last end credit, because Goose had swallowed the Tesseract earlier, and I knew it was going to happen. I was like, oh, there's the cat. He's going to cough it up like a hairball. Guaranteed. And that's what he did. You know what I mean? Okay. Yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, so I just wanted to talk about those things with you guys. I'm not a person that really surfs the internet to check Rotten Tomato scores. I think I've seen people saying it's getting lower and lower. I still love Marvel, Disney, and Feige. Still love them all. Mistakes are made. Not every movie can be great. It is what it is. But, you know, boy, million subscribers. Woo!
You may now subscribe.